one, and we're live, people. What's up? Happy last night of Cobra Cup, Victoria.
What is up, everyone? How's it going,
Victoria,
guys?
your lighting rig is a little. We got to call your lighting guy and ask him to fix it.
Yeah, so I'm in my car right now. I forgot that I had plans tonight, so I'm sitting outside Enchanted Forest at
Honestly, I can't
Descanso
blame you.
Gardens.
Oh,
Huh?
Enchanted Forest, right? Give me that link. I was like, yeah, well, I kind of want to go to that, but I think that's the last night of Cobra Cup.
It's amazing, but yeah, that's why I'm doing this from my car.
Well, we're glad you could join us. Thank you. Look at the miracle of modern technology. Back in our
There you
day,
go.
we had to like send updates on our sidekicks. There's no apps for MySpace on your sidekick, you know. Just thinking about that
That's
the other day,
true.
but that's a whole different thought that I had. But I don't want to waste time with that. The most important person here is not me. It's not you, Victoria. It's Jack the camera guy. Jack the camera guy. What's up, dude?
Ow, ow!
What's
Jack,
up?
I feel like everyone who's here right now, who's watching, knows who you are. But for those of us who don't, can you just give us like the brief who, what, when, where, why,
Well,
and
yeah,
how?
of course. Well, it's funny
Yeah.
because right when we started this, I started looking at the chat and I was like, oh shit, maybe no one even knows who I am. And
Like,
I'm
who
just
is
this
that
weird
guy?
dude on here. Yeah, I was like,
Just a weird dude.
everyone's here for Gabe and Victoria, and I'm just like this guy. Yeah, I did behind the scenes videos for academies and Cobra Starship. Most of those fueled by ramen crush bands back in the like 2007 to 2000 currently, I guess. But during that sweet
I mean,
pocket there.
like to
Yeah.
say that you were behind the scenes is like understating it a little bit. You were like the dude that brought everything to life, that showed like what the cadence was about, what FBR was about. It showed us all touring. Like we came up with a lot of fun skits with you.
Yeah.
And even to this day now, you're still working for Fall Out Boy. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
you did the
Yeah.
Hella Mega tour. So yeah,
I'm surviving here. They
you're
can't get rid of me, I don't think.
never get rid of you.
But yeah, so
But
I was the guy with the camera who made all these the TAITV and all the Cobra Cam episodes.
so just for some background, the Academy is TAI. For those of you guys who don't know, the Academy is we're like our best friends on Decadence. They were the band. The last Midtown tour was Fall Out Boy. Midtown Academy is, and then the
Okay, but
first
it's also
Cobra
curious to see
Starship
the
tour
comments.
was
It should
Cobra.
be through the Cobra Starship Instagram.
Hey, you got to mute yourself if you're talking, Victoria, because we can hear you. Don't talk shit. Don't talk
Sorry.
shit about Jack while he's here, dude.
No, of course. No, I got my friend Colin here from Iceland, from
Hey,
Ireland, living in Iceland.
nice. What's up, dude?
You have Icelandic friends and you're going to some enchanted forest today. What
That's
life
Victoria's
is-
on a
are
whole
you
different
living?
level. I'm just like sitting here
That's true.
in my little office, just doing this thing.
I always
But
find the best stuff to go to. Anyway, go on.
wait, I just want to say what is Cobra Cam and the history of it. So the Academy is basically started working with you, Jack. You're from Chicago, Fall from Chicago, Academy's from Chicago, and you guys started creating these kind of skits on tour. The Academy is, and I think some of them featured Cobra Starship. But in all honesty, we ran with that idea, and you know when Academy is wasn't touring, you came on tour with us, and we went ham with that, you know, and then just having Victoria and Ryland, who both have like film and theater backgrounds. I think the Cobra Camp stuff just went to a whole different level. And obviously you were the cornerstone of that. I was probably the least involved. I was like, you guys had to force me to do stuff some once in a while, and I did it.
You were down to do it, but you had no idea what the fuck was going on. You'd be like, dude, tell me what to say. But then you would want to film it like 50 times.
Bro,
You
because
had no
I-
idea what was
Exactly. Once you
happening.
get started,
this is why I don't want to do this shit, bro, because I am so ADD OCD that this is why like writing music for me is like a whole thing. So I'm busy writing songs and making records, and like I'm like, fuck, I gotta make a whole TV show now too. It's like I can't bring this level of insanity to TV shows. And I mean, bro, you've seen my notes, right? So
You would
that's
be like,
first thing you say.
all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you do it exactly the same. And you'd be like, what one was better? All right. One more. And then you do it the exact same way. And I'd be like, dude, there's 12 of these. And you said one sentence.
You know,
That's
bro,
and then you'd be like gone.
Sounds like you're describing a true artist with a high bar of excellence, you know? And I'm
Maybe,
not
yeah.
embarrassed to be that person. So,
Well, we were always like, we got to get Gabe in this shit. Like you were always you always nailed it though. I gotta say, yeah. So
what
we did
about
all
me,
the
Jack?
Academy.
I nailed it.
You were great,
Yeah,
Victoria.
well,
Well, but Victoria, you were always there to like help with a lot of it, to be honest, and give me feedback on the edits, because when you film so much stuff, it's sometimes hard to know how to cut it down and make it watchable, and like, is this funny or not? And it was great to have you there to have someone else who was invested. You know, I think doing as opposed to the TAI TV stuff, Cobra Cam always had a plan, because when you guys brought me on, it was like, okay, we're doing a lead up to the album release, right? And so, there was a narrative there already in place where Gabe gets the surgery. Like all these episodes, these are just embellished versions of things that actually happened in real life. Well, like for instance, like you guys actually did. I'm
gonna stop you. Let's watch them and before we get started, I want to say I haven't watched these probably since they came out. You know. So we're gonna do live reacting. I'll pause if anything's too crazy. Like there's probably things that I'll have to ask you questions about. And I see the chats blowing up on this computer over here. I love you guys and I appreciate that. You guys that are here and chatting. We're gonna take questions at the end. So save them for the end because we're not looking at the chat right now. We are gonna start looking at Cobra Cam. Let's roll.
This is Salt Lake City, I think.
Hey, this is Patrick's phone. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Beep. Yo, what's up, Stuntman? It's the Gabe Meister. Give me a call back. I have a little problemo.
Blackberry.
I gotta have surgery on the old vocal cords. But
I supplied you with that song, Jack.
Catch you on the flip side.
Wait, stop, pause, time out. Okay, so this is just for context. Okay, so I'm remembering this now. So we started doing Cobra Cam before the Hot Mess album, is that right?
That's the whole point. Yeah, they wanted to do a lead up. Yeah,
that's right. I blew my vocal cords out on Warped Tour 2008. I remember the show, St. Louis. We had to play first on that stage, and I was so fucking exhausted. I mean, I'd gone to bed at like 6 in the morning the night before, slept 3 hours, had to get on stage, and I just drank some Cafe Patron before going on stage and just like screamed the whole time. And I remember just like feeling my voice was just completely gone. I had to keep doing that show, and then my manager would not let me cancel. We had a headline tour after that, would not let me cancel that tour. So I had to do that whole tour on steroids so that I could sing past my fucking inflamed vocal cords. It was probably the worst. Yeah, shaking her head. It was the worst. It was like a low.
That was insane. It was awful.
Terrible. And then Hot Mess was recorded already or no? Or was it recorded? I don't fucking remember. But yeah. So I
think this is the Believers Never Die Part 2 tour. So I think Hot Mess was recorded, and this was all. These episodes were like building up to the release.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I had already had my vocal surgery by then. Okay,
right.
So this is kind of reenactments of like what's going on, because I disappeared for a little bit to go get surgery. People knew that I needed surgery. And here we go. This is
this is an accurate depiction of what happened.
This is actually a documentary.
Exactly.
Hello, doctor. Shall we?
That's from a famous movie, right?
Doctors! Over easy. All right, scalpel.
Those are just our tour laminates, just duct taped on our shirts.
That I like look like little salad tongs.
I love that masks have a whole different meaning now.
Salad. Now it's important to be very, very careful. This is a very delicate procedure. Wow.
That looks really good.
Tim, give us a little more volume on Cobra Cam if you can.
Clean cut, right? Yep.
Yeah, I can't hear.
That was great. That's precision.
Great. Now I will make an incision on the throatus maximus.
All right. Whoops. Whoa! Hey. Oh, this is a leader. He's a man.
This looks normal.
This guy is good.
Clamp it down!
Now that is a squirter.
Give me clamp it, please.
Clamping.
Oh.
Got it.
Clamped.
Whoa!
Oh,
Don't forget the shake.
Nurse, I need 50 cc's of great taste and refreshing flavor. Bam!
That's a Suarez joke
Dr.
for sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Those were ramen.
Yeah.
This is standard. This is what we call noodling.
And that's real footage.
That's real footage, my vocal cords.
right.
That is real footage, my vocal cords.
All right, clean it up.
Nurse has a blood pressure.
Oh,
More gauze.
and also
Okay, here we
that's
go,
how my
clamp it
foot
in.
was
Get
fucked
that
up
cat
too.
out
I
of
was a
there.
disaster. I was a hot mess.
This one.
Man with two brains reference.
You want it?
Get that cat out of you.
Okay, get rid of it.
That was an orange slice.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And
We got him.
not bad.
This is in the showers of the dressing room.
How's it looking, Doc?
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy, you're gonna be just fine. Nurse, give him 75 cc's of Cabernet Sauvignon. Sleep. Sleep. Let's get wasted.
Done.
That's the first Let's Get Wasted. For sure.
Wow, the first Let's Get Wasted.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think that like Airplane, Hot Shots, Three Stooges, that's my like sense of humor, like very
Yeah.
slapstick. And Ryland and Suarez and you guys definitely had a little bit more like finesse, but that was a great combination.
Great, dude. All right, let's pause.
Awesome.
Hold on. No, you don't remember
Keeps
this?
going.
Your game had the surgery done, man.
Went good. Real good.
I can't believe you forgot that part.
That's unbelievable. Great job, guys. That's really great. It's on the right. You know, actually, the comedy really reminds me of The State or like Kids in the Hall a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah, sure.
Because that was Gabe and I's shit. We were obsessed with.
we watched that nonstop.
Wait,
what was
not the
thing?
State. Stella.
Stella, the dude, the
Stella
offshoot.
comedy and
Michael
the State.
Ian Black and Michael Showalter and David Wayne. If anyone wants to know where Cobra Starship got their comedic sense of humor, look up those actors. Michael Ian Black,
1000%.
Michael Showalter, David Wayne. And they did this movie, Wet Hot American Summer, which we fucking loved. And we wrote a song called Wet Hot American Summer that's on Hot Mess.
Yep.
Okay, unbelievable. So wait, hold on. Jack, was that season 2 of Cobra Cam?
No, that's season 1.
That's
the
season 1?
Second,
Wow.
Yeah, that's the actual
Okay.
like first like sketch we ever did, because episode 1 is just like highlights. You know, I think there's 2 types of episodes. It's either like these sketch comedy episodes or it's like tour update episodes that we try to like do some jazzy shit to make them like a little more entertaining than just like regular behind the scenes stuff. So I chose mostly the sketch ones for this just because I thought it'd be just more fun to
Great.
fuck around.
All right, so
yeah.
that was episode 2.
Or more
Episode
insightful,
1,
you know.
Episode 1 was like, hey, we're gonna start doing Cobra Cam stuff, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
got it. I saw that. Okay,
Yeah.
Sick. All right, let's go to the next one.
So
Anything
yeah,
else you want to add?
that was based on like, okay, Gabe had a surgery. Let's do an episode that's like him having the surgery, you know?
Yeah.
So that was like, it didn't write itself, but we had a plot already in place and then we just had to like make it funny, I guess.
Hilarious. Really good.
So good.
Really good. Good job, guys. All right. On to the next one. Oh, jump into season 2. Wow. I don't even remember shooting any of
Was
it.
2
This
nights
is Christmas.
before
This is my
Christmas, and all
request,
through the
my
bus,
favorite.
A bunch of shit was laid out to surprise for Christmas. The bus was decorated with all kinds of junk, and no one was there except little Danny eating candy in his bunk. They filled it all up with holiday gear in hopes that Rye,
That's
Gabe,
you
and
talking,
Suarez
Jack.
soon would be here.
That I can
Yeah.
The
tell.
boys were away at a radio show.
By the way,
so they
that was
dressed
Danny
up the
Hutto, our
bus,
merch
but
guy.
We swear, no
We called him
homo.
Candy because he was
The
like a
bus
little
was
boy who just
decorated
candy
with
all
all types of trash, and they wore t-shirts that would give you a rash. They used all the money in their holiday fund to paint stockings for Alb, Vabe, and Raymond.
And Raymond.
They got super stoked when they heard the door crack, but it was a false alarm. The boys
The
weren't
boys
back.
were back.
They waited and waited with their Xmas guns flexed, while we got the
Oh, I
scoop from an
remember this.
insider
Wait,
text.
time out.
What
Time
Yeah,
out.
would they
Time
be?
exactly.
What were
Yes,
they thinking?
please.
Pause it.
This was awful.
Dude, I knew you were
Can I
doing
talk
this.
about this?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. We're such trolls, dude.
Wait,
oh my
Gabe,
God.
you gotta tell the second half of the story because I just want to first say what was going on. Me
Oh,
and
Wait, I have a
oh my
question.
God,
I have a
Brian
question. Before you
Boulos,
go,
yeah.
Before you go, was this planned to be a Cobra Cam episode, or we
No.
just filmed this really happened? We filmed this
No.
really happened, right? I remember.
Yeah, we just
this.
filmed it as it was
Because I
happening.
told Jack what was going down. I told Jack that we were doing it, so we just turned.
Okay, so for my
So-
this is what I remember. I'll tell you what I remember. I remember that you were planning to do all this Christmassy like stuff, whatever. And it was very sweet, but at the same time, I think we were just like,
You guys
dude,
are cretins.
we're cretins and we're trolls. I think trolls is probably a good word. And
Cretins.
so we knew that you had done such a sweet thing, and set up the bus for us with all this Christmas stuff. But I think also we were just kind of like a little bit kind of like gremlins about it. No, not a gremlin. What's the word?
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon, like a Grinch. We were
I thought
Grinches about it.
Gremlin was actually pretty accurate.
Gremlin's pretty good, yeah. We were like, nah, we don't want to do fucking Christmas shit on the bus right now. And then we're like, dude, let's tell Victoria coming back, and then just like open and the door opened. I remember that now because we opened the door and then ran, and we were hiding around the bus, not coming inside because we knew you were waiting. Like, where the fuck?
Wait, you're gonna ruin the surprise. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
All right, play the episode.
You're ruining the surprise. Some people haven't seen this shit. So just to tell you my perspective, I was so excited to like get the bus all done up for Christmas because we weren't home for Christmas or I don't know. It was just like we weren't able to be around it. And so we decorate the whole bus, and I was like so excited that the boys are gonna be so stoked. And we decorate the whole thing perfectly, and we're waiting for hours for them to come back when this is what they were doing.
We're gonna keep rolling? Okay.
We know about the surprise, and we're drinking.
We see the thing on the door. I'm like, I'm not going in there. I think, you opened the door? You opened the door. We're like, you start hearing Victoria screaming.
Happy holiday!
So we just go run in the bar and start drinking. So at least when we have to deal with it, we'll be drunk.
They sat at the bar and concocted a scheme to sneak in the back window like the goddamn A-team. So while they waited patiently for their Christmas hooray, the boys snuck in another way.
Fucking jerk.
Oh my god!
Coming from behind like the Favre in the fourth,
so
they'd
sad.
come from the south instead of the north.
Fucking jerk.
North, you're a genius, Jack.
Ryland always wore red socks. For like 4 years, he wore red socks.
Waiting to
Told you we
say
could fucking
Merry
do it.
Christmas to you, the boys came in with the old switcheroo. So instead of love and joy as the season recommends, they said, fuck you, go die, you're not even my friends. Instead of being heartwarmed by holiday cheer, they were much more impressed by all of the beer.
Wait, can we pause it 1 second? Okay, quickly. My laptop got champagne all over it. And you see it in this moment, but you have to like watch for it, but it's very funny.
Okay.
Go on.
I haven't. Dude, I have no.
Waited for
You
2
dropped
hours.
I guess
Decorated it for an hour and then just don't even care. It's fine. Cool.
That's Bula.
We've been back there drinking for hours.
Yeah,
Let's see if
right.
this made him
We
happy,
were
though. Let's
back
see if
there
this
a
made
minute
him
ago.
happy.
You were not here.
Where's my menorah? We looked everywhere for menorah.
We
Where's the
looked everywhere for
menorah?
menorah.
Where did these come from?
We planned all this. We planned it all out.
What the fuck is a holiday?
Hello. It's not that difficult to figure out.
They were trying to surprise us, but we sneak attacked them.
This is great.
Gabe is just, it's like, I fucking like went out of my way to get this stuff and he don't care.
Jewish.
I'm Jewish.
I don't know about this stuff. Hey.
What?
Hey.
Wait, what?
What?
Hey.
What?
Let's get wasted.
This is all the music from Club Nate
Fucking
that we
champagne
use
all
later.
over my laptop. And then you just laugh. Watch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Wow, what a dick.
Crappy
Fuck.
holidays from Cobra Starship!
But
I thought we had to have some holiday cheer, you know?
This is a
I
good
just
call.
wanna- a couple of things to defend ourselves. First of all, we wouldn't have fucked with you that hard if we didn't love you. But second of all, I think we're also just kind of Grinches about the holidays because, not to make a boohoo case, but we all had divorced parents, so we were just like, nah, fuck holidays, you know. So we came from broken homes. That's why we're just like, fuck holidays. But that was fucking crazy. I think I owe you an apology about that, Victoria. 15 years later, sorry. Hey, remember that? Remember that time I didn't want to celebrate Christmas and then I spilled champagne on your computer? Sorry about that.
Hey,
So
but you guys all ended up loving it eventually because it looked beautiful on the bus all the time.
We
like,
did. The
every
buzz
day
was beautiful. And
beautiful.
honestly, we did it for the content. We got that shit is priceless.
It's so good. It's
That shit
so
is priceless.
it's so much
This
better
is
than
like-
if it was just like, oh, here's the amazing decorations. Like it was amazing.
That's unbelievable, bro.
This is a classic, like, we had some footage and like, what do we do to make this kind of like funnier? It's the voiceover, like poetry thing. It's the same. It's like there's a Ryland and Gabe bowling episode. There's a TITV that's like a throwback one at the end of Warped Tour. It's something I'd done like a few times just to give it a kind of a flavor instead of it just being like regular. You know, I think there became like a standard where like this has to be like a Cobra Cam episode. It can't just be like footage or whatever. So we started to make these little like modes to make them. So that's why it was like a poem, you know, like "Twas the Night Before Christmas," right? It was probably like the inspiration for it.
Wait, Jack, were you there when that Christmas shit went down, or we gave you that footage?
No, I filmed all that.
You filmed all that. That's amazing.
And he was in contact with all of you while he was.
I was on both. I was playing both sides.
Yeah.
I was like,
how did we film? How did we film getting through the back thing? We like filmed that in someone's iPhone, right?
He said he was like
I was just back. I just went back there.
Hilarious.
I was just playing both teams.
It was a sneak.
That's unbelievable.
Still
all right, what we got next?
I think we're going back to. I think this is the album release.
Bro,
or the album title names meeting.
I should really watch these more often. They're amazing.
They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is after the doctor episode. Procrastinators Anonymous. Did you see that second sign?
Gabe's vocal surgery.
Okay, this is great.
The rule is no speaking. He can't speak.
He's on vocal rest?
He's on vocal rest. All right. This is it. Album title, meeting.
What's it gonna be? What do we got? Come on, we all got ideas.
I've been brainstorming. I have some ideas.
You got something, Nate? Let's see it.
Griller.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
That's
unbelievable,
right?
I mean, I look at that and I would buy that. I want it. Can I buy that? Can I literally buy that? How much money do you have on you? I want to buy it right now. Oh my god. I feel like the meeting's over, right? I mean, it's that good. It's that good. It's insane. You love it. You love it.
Yeah.
Totally love it. He loves it.
He loves it.
Yes!
He loves it.
Yeah!
Back in, baby.
Awesome! Well, I don't even know how I'm going to follow Griller up.
You got
one? I got a little something.
All right, all right.
Something, okay?
I'm excited.
I give you the Ryland 3.
Oh. I am.
Are you serious?
That is crazy.
Are you messing with me right now?
Is that even you as a baby?
Yeah!
No!
Yeah!
You are the cutest little thing.
Get
I
out of here,
can't believe that. How'd you get the tattoos off your face?
I don't know. I just grew out of them.
Oh.
Come on. What do you think, man?
You in or you out?
It's a win. We know.
Chew on this. Viva la Cobra. Again.
Oh my god. Brilliant. Oh my god. Fucking good.
I'm so glad you guys like it. Victoria, what was your idea?
My printer ran out of ink. So, next week I'll have some.
So what'd you think? It's great, right? You loved it. It's getting kind of a weird vibe. You like it? You hate it? I can't read it. You like it. I can tell you like it, right? Do you like Alex's better than mine?
You gotta love it.
I thought mine was a little more. What?
What's going through your
What are you plastic?
I'd give anything to get inside your head right now.
This is bullshit. I am going to Taco Bell.
I feel good about that. I do. I think that went really well.
He really liked yours, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
See, I thought he liked yours and
No,
Suarez.
he showed some good signs on yours.
Hey, let's get wasted.
Done.
So good.
He's got re-edited.
It's re-edited?
Yeah,
No, that's the original episode. That's the episode.
I think it's cutting a little bit. It's jumping. There's like a couple. I think the internet's a little slow, so we're missing a couple of shots here and there.
Well, because when Nate shows his poster, I remember I go, "It's great. My eyes go directly to your crotch." And
maybe you're
the
right.
beginning of the thing starts with Ryland saying a joke, but I'm like, maybe it was edited because it's inappropriate.
I don't think anything's been edited from these, but maybe.
Suarez comes in late and he goes, "Did you stick your
D major in her vagina?" Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They've been re-edited.
Wow, who edited this?
Not me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But so the things I want to say is
So are you trying to say they were a little raunchy before, and our raunchiness?
I don't know. I don't think it was that bad.
Well, the one thing I wanted to make a comment about is we were talking about differences between TITV and Cobra Cam. Was TITV, Mike Chislett always wanted them to be like PG. There was like, we always beeped out the swears. We didn't want to do anything that was like too vulgar. And then when I came over to do Cobras, you were like, everyone was like, let's swear, be crazy. This is Cobra Starship. Like, let's get fucked up. It's all about like having fun and being zany. And that was really liberating for me because it was fun to just be wild. I mean, there's some stuff that I look back at and I'm like, oh, this is just kind of some of this like sexual stuff I'm a little like embarrassed about, but for the most part, it was really fun. So Gabe, what were some of the names of the title? Cause this episode came from a real like conversations. You guys were like gonna call the album like Every Week is Shark Week or like Shred Savage, or wasn't there like
Shred Savage,
some other names?
Shreddy Prince Jr.
Yeah, those were like that was like a major joke going around the camp, was all these Shred like parodies, right?
Yeah, I honestly still use that. It's funny. I'm sitting here with Eleanor, who works with me. She's like, she just types in. She goes, "You're exactly the same. I still go to Taco Bell. I'm still ADD in marketing meetings. I still say the word shred. By the way, so not much has changed in Gibbs Supporter land. Yeah. But my favorite thing about that whole thing, by the way, is the griller. You guys need to understand that we have that George Foreman grill on the bus. That was like our kitchen. We made everything on that George Foreman grill, and that's how we ate. That's how we ate, and it was like our altar to the George Foreman grill. It was the shit.
Yeah, go ahead, Vicky.
Can I just say too that Gabe and I, we were, every time that we would wake up on the tour bus, it was always late in the day, and we always wanted breakfast for our first meal, and we would try all the time to go to different restaurants to find anywhere that would serve us eggs. And they were like, oh, no eggs after 10 a.m. And remember, I got a hot plate with a little frying pan. We started making eggs on the tour.
Yeah. We couldn't make eggs on the George Foreman grill. It didn't work out that well.
Gabe, you fucking love Taco Bell. I remember being like drunk in some limo or something with you guys, and you'd be like, we were like, the Taco Bell's closed, and you're like, they'll give me tacos. You're trying to give them like $30 per taco. Do you remember this, Victoria?
Yeah. And I remember because we're standing in the driveway, and they're like, no, you have to have a car, a drive-through or whatever. Like, you have to have a car in order to do it. We're like, we can't fit the tour bus though. We're right there. And
dude, I just got a text message. I just got a text message from Katie Robinson, who it was our product manager at the time, like was an OG FBR, and then she left for a while. Now she's back and she's working on this with us, and she just goes, I remember that for Every Week is Shark Week, she goes, I actually ran that title through our legal team at the time. Holy shit, I'm loving this memories. So I think I remember the legal team kiboshed I think it was live every week like it's Shark Week, and then
there it is.
Use it because Shark Week is like trademarked, but then it became Hot Mess. Yeah.
Only other comment I wanted to make is the picture that became the cover of the album. I took that photo of you, Gabe. Do you remember that? We did like a photo session when we were in Europe.
No,
somewhere.
bro, you're jumping back to Viva La Cobra. Yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying, but the parodies of that, which are like Suarez's and Vicky's in this episode, they try to be like, again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think we had a harder time coming up with a title for album 2 than we did for album 1. And we had a really, I remember like that was a struggle. I asked everyone. I asked all the Decadence bands, and I think it came from because Gym Class had a song called Viva La White Girl, and I'm like, bro, is it okay if I do Viva La Cobra? And Pete was like, dude, it should just be you on the cover when you're purple hoodie with the gold chain, but instead of Justin Timberlake, put a picture of you in it. I'm like, okay, how do we shoot that? So I remember we were like in Belgium. We shot that shot in Belgium, and it was a photo that you took, and I looked terrible in the actual photo. But we were able to zoom in, and I remember like this was a time when like cameras didn't have such high resolution, so we're like, oh, we can't zoom in. We're gonna lose resolution if we zoom in. But
I photoshopped your chin.
Oh, there you go. You photoshopped.
But we took the photos before, and that was the best one that came out of it. And P was like, this should just be the album cover. I don't think he had the idea before we went into it, but yeah.
No, I thought he did. I thought he told us to do that. Why did we go take those photos then?
We just went around with the camera. We were like, let's just go around for a day and see if anything ends up looking cool. And you're sitting on a bike rack like during that picture with like porta potties behind you actually, and it was just you were just flossing and we were just getting there were like hundreds of photos from that
Sounds about accurate. Cobra Starship in front, supporter parties.
Yeah, if you zoom out from wider from that Viva La Cobra album cover, you're in front of a bunch of porta potties.
That sounds pretty accurate. I mean, that's actually very, very representative of Cobra Starship in some ways. All right, next one. Anything else about this episode, Jack?
No, let's fire up the next one. So the next one is
Jack. We're halfway through the stream right now, so I know there's a bunch. I don't know if we're going to get to everything.
Doesn't matter. I think we're all having fun.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're having a great time. This is awesome. Are the kids having fun? Like, can I check in the chat 1 second? What's up? Laugh my ass off. Okay. Supporter parties. There we go. Can I release the pics? Is this the future? This is the future. Yeah. Welcome to the future, guys. All right. Let's keep going.
Oh, we don't have any audio.
Sometimes there's a man.
Yeah.
A man you won't find on the interweb.
A
man who lives on the outskirts of what we might call sanity.
What's going on?
After Gabriel's surgery, the boys and girl headed into the deep wilderness to record some music tunes.
This is true.
But one of the boys got all caught up in the madness of Mother Nature.
That's in our cabin.
And never came back to us. This is his story.
Bro, this is so Stella. We got that from Stella.
Yeah.
Ever since we came back from the cabin, Nate's turned into a mountain man. Even right after he washes his beard, it still smells like maple jam and goat sausage. He's up to 8 steaks a day.
Hey, yo, hey, we got a bark?
No, we shouldn't be. I think I saw you put a little behind the paper towels last night when you were wasted.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, bud.
Like, Shawty, I can take you there.
Where's Nate?
Hey!
Well, when we were in the mountains writing, Nate came to me with this song. I thought it was really interesting. It's a little out there. It's a chainsaw over a drum beat. I don't know what he was thinking.
That's Suarez's apartment.
What the hell?
This is insane.
What is that? Is that Nate?
Woo! Yeah, Nate, you look crazy! Woo! Give me a beer! Woo! Oh! Yeah, Nate! Yo, Suarez! Get out of here, bud! Woo!
That's like a big jump.
I'm going for it, baby.
All right.
Here we go!
Nate left a piece of his heart up there on that mountain. No, literally. He cut a piece of his own heart out with a steak knife and buried it behind the cabin. Some say that if the moonlight is just right, you can see the ground a-thumping to the beat of a kick drum. But that's just an old man's tale. The end.
Let's get wasted!
That was awesome.
Eduardo, onward! Woo!
Eduardo. I think that Nate just made that up on the top of his head. Eduardo. Yeah, that was filmed. I remember editing that. Name. Oh, maybe that's why it is.
What did he say? What did he say? I didn't
that's
catch
the name of the like reindeer he's riding on.
That's funny. That's funny.
I remember editing that while in a bus while the Good Girls music video was being shot, and some like Saslo or somebody from the label was coming in and was like, "What are you working on, Cobra Cam?" And I was like terrified to show anybody what that was because the green screen shit with the riding of the reindeer was like so insane that I was just like, I can't show anybody this because it's like too fucked up.
That one's out there. That's also based on real life because we did go to we couldn't write shit. I don't know, it just wasn't coming out, and we're like, dude, we just got to get out of distractions because like after record one, I mean, we wrote record one on the road with Fall Out Boy, and then like we just like we're touring so much, we just really need to get away from like all the distractions. So we rented a cabin for like a month, and we wrote the majority of the record in that cabin. And that's the beginning of the Shelf Kids. If there's anyone here who was one of the original Shelf Kids, that was like before. That was on Stickam, I think. Like it was, we just had like a computer that was just live that kids could just like come in and watch our recording process. Yeah, and then we would like kind of sit there starting the afternoon until late at night on this big table with all our computers. And by the end of the night, we were wasted, and we'd just start talking to the kids and playing songs to them. Victoria, you going into your enchanted forest? Is it time for you to disappear into the enchanted forest?
It is. Because I'm meeting a bunch of people here.
Okay.
Can we say hi to them? Like dwarves and warlocks and forest people, or like normal people? I don't want to know any of the truth of what you're doing. I only want to imagine you actually doing some wizard shit.
Wizards and warlocks.
Like, don't explain to me what this is that you're doing.
It does get pretty magical. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
but they don't have a COVID spell yet, so you got to mask up.
Dude, don't get our video demonetized, bro.
That's true. I'm probably gonna have to dip soon, but this was really fun.
Victoria, thank you.
I'm gonna
thank you for joining.
Love you guys.
Love you, Vicky.
And I'm gonna listen in, but I might be signing out. Love everyone.
Yeah. Okay, say bye to Victoria, guys, in the chat. Not kids, full-grown adults with masters and children. Sorry about that.
Said she's meeting up with Guy Ripley.
She said that. That's amazing.
That's true. No, I'm meeting up with Sarah and Susie.
Just as friends. You're just meeting up with him as friends. All right, let's keep going. Jack, what's next, baby?
Yeah, there's so many, and we only have about 20 minutes left. So should we jump forward to something to make sure we don't miss something?
I don't have a playlist. This is your show, bro. I'm here for the reaction.
Is there anything that people in the chat really want to see? I think let's go straight to Nate's Letter Home, because there were a lot of kids that said Nate's Letter Home was like their favorite, which actually surprised me, because this is one that's like I just had a bunch of tour footage that I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know, we need an episode. Let's like turn this into something. So, Cobra Clean. Everyone's asking for Cobra Clean. All right, let's do Cobra Clean first. Let's do Cobra Clean now.
That's a good one.
That one I remember.
Cool. Let's do Cobra Clean. Cobra Clean. All right, I'll just talk a little bit about it. It was shot in Milwaukee at the Rave, and
thank you, Tim.
They just had most of that shit was already there. Like those lava lamps, the beanbags you'll see, like most of the stuff was just in the dressing room. And we were like, let's just make something weird.
Wait, Cobra Clean is that the one where it's like the QVC show and he's like selling shit? It's Nate with the headset?
Yeah,
no,
like the
that's Bon Appetit, Gabe.
Bro.
Infomercial.
Cobra Clean. Maybe you don't even know it. Actually, Cobra Clean is like the origins of the of a later music video you guys did, right?
Oh,
you'll
the
see.
Hot Mess
Let's
video.
watch it.
Yeah. Really hold on, Tim needs a minute because Tim, our guy behind the scenes. With him. No, we're jumping around, so he's got to find that one.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I could keep talking.
Tell us something. Set up Cobra Clean for us.
Cobra Clean is like just. I don't think we had done like it's an infomercial, you know. Actually, yeah. It's just like a class. You know, my dad sold monster truck tapes in the 80s. That's like what he did for a living. So I grew up with the like, call now, PO Box 995. You know, order now, check her money order. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd have a 30-second commercial and it'd be on the end of it. It would be like a blue screen. Anyway, it was like 80s, early 90s, like the way to buy VHS tapes. That's what he sold.
Onward!
All right.
Boring.
This is Cobra Clean.
Tired of using cleaning products that look like a sponge chopped up into a bunch of pieces on a stick? Stop! Tired of digging shit out of the toilet night after night? Don't do it! Tired of cleaning an entire exhibition ballroom floor with this little mop? Stop!
Introducing Cobra Clean. It gets you sweet.
This drum set is boring. Bam! Cobra clean. I'm thirsty, but there's nothing to drink. Bam! Let's get wasted. Out of time? Party time with Cobra clean. Lonely? Yeah! Not anymore. Need something to sit on? Bam! Pile of pillows. You got a shitty pile of pillows? Want to get rid of?
That's my
Bam!
foot.
Out of there. Got a baby dick? Bam! Look at that thing. Can't get laid? Bam! Lava lamps. Nice socks, Grandpa. Bam! Pardon me, party boy. If you call in the next 3 seconds, I'm sorry, you're out of time. We would have thrown this in for free. Bed buggy. You've heard of a blanket with arms. That's old news. Now you can sleep anywhere, anytime with a portable bed. All tuckered out from playing hide and go seek and you want to take a nap? Don't go home. Just lay down in the lawn, or on the street, or the sidewalk, or the library. Anywhere. The bed bug.
That kid really beat
Cobra
me up
Clean,
there.
it gets you sweet.
Listen to what he
Only
says.
2 difficult payments of $19.95. No money back guarantee. Order now.
Side effects may include heartburn, headache, nausea, divorce, athlete's foot, athlete's dick, racquetball, tears of joy, blindness, pregnancy, x-ray vision. May cause an intense desire to gamble. Expecting mothers, congratulations. If you have your fangs up for more than 8 hours, turn the record over. Diarrhea, internal bleeding, genital warts, and forgetfulness.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then the music video was based on that like fucking stupid little thing we did in the dressing room. You know what I remember specifically, Gabe, is that you used to take the longest showers. You would just be in there for like, you take a shower for like 50 minutes.
Bro.
And you'd come out. There were so many nights that I was like, there's no way he can like do a show tonight after what happened last night. And then you'd take like a 1-hour shower and you'd just be ready to go again.
What do you mean after what happened last night?
But just the DJ nights and what do you mean? What do you mean?
You mean how fucked up I got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fucked up we all got. I feel like that was also part of the Cobra vibe, was just like, the let's get wasted thing was like a joke, but it was because we like to like have a great time. A lot of farting. A lot of light.
Not me, dude. I do not do fart jokes. That's the one thing I do not do.
You would take like 1,000 vitamins every morning and like just do it.
That was actually my whole thing. Detox to retox, you know?
It was real.
Yeah, it was real.
It was definitely real.
I don't know how I did shows the next day either, but yeah, long showers. The other thing too, I just take long showers because that's the only place I can think. That's also
Is that right?
Yeah, people. That's every day from TikTok. I learn new things about people with ADD. Where people with ADD need like quiet time to be able to think, because otherwise they're just too stimulated by everything going on. Dude, that episode is unbelievable. The writing. Tell me about the writing. Is it all Ryland? Did you and Ryland sit down and do it? How did the writing come? Because the writing is what makes it so good.
Writing for like that episode,
like dude, honestly, if you only played me the last like 45 seconds where he's like announcing the order now, I would have laughed just as hard. Like, how did that come about?
It was like the episode. No. Yeah, we did everything. Ryland and I did everything together. Yeah, but that was mostly like we like had finished the whole episode, and I was like, dude, we need to make like a like. We would just riff on it, you know. We would just think of like it was just he and I like in the back, probably, you know, smoking weed, most likely. But yeah, we would just riff. I mean, you would just think of ideas. I know, athlete's dick. I always think that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there wasn't really a process to it. I mean, we made an episode every week, you know, so. Although in the first
by the way,
season, yeah,
I think for people to appreciate, you guys did these on tour.
Yeah, mostly.
You guys came up with the shit on tour, filmed it, edited. The whole thing was while we were on the road.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. The second half of the first season of Cobra Cam, you guys were in New York, so there were some where we did a bunch in a row. Like the Bon Appetit one is in someone from Crush's apartment and stuff like that, and like. Where we have people listen to Good Girls. That was just me and Victoria, like going around New York City. So there was like some time where we were off tour. But yeah, the first half, I don't know if I could pinpoint to where, but the first maybe 10 episodes, we were definitely on tour and had to make something every week.
The Cobra Cam is 20 episodes a season?
The first season was like 17 or 18 episodes.
Holy shit, bro.
The second season's only like 11 episodes. It was actually weird because when we did the second season, I almost wasn't ready to do more because we had the idea to do Cobra Cam Jr. And I think that was what made everybody like, let's do more, like from the label at least, like, let's keep this going. And I think that everybody in the band was like, fuck, we just did so many funny things. And the schedule was like pretty intense for the tour. And the second season was a lot harder to do. I mean, you could tell there's a lot less of the sketches and it's a lot more like just like montage behind the scenes stuff. Actually, speaking of, Nate's Letter Home is a lot of people's favorites. And that's what we're going to watch next, which is like a montage of, it's like another one of these ones that's like a vehicle where you just like, it's highlights from the tour that you just like try to make funny by narrating over or giving it like a style, I guess.
How much time? We have 12 minutes left. How much time? How many episodes can we do? 1 or 2? Is this the last one or 2 more? What do you say?
Let's watch this one. This one's pretty short. I think we can do another one.
Let's try and sneak two in there.
Yeah. What do you guys want to see as the last one?
Ask the kids what they want to see as the last one. Who the fuck is that?
Some green screen stoner shit I was doing.
Dear Mom, tour has been fucking awesome. We've traveled all over the United States. I say fucking now. As you would say, Mom, we've been rocking out. And I've been working really hard on my instrument, Mom. And so is Ryland. Our new tour bus is great. It's huge. My bunk is enormous.
Man, these things are so huge you could open up a club in here.
Hey, Mom. Halloween was really spooky. There was a lot of ghouls and goblins and crazy people out. Victoria looks super hot.
Oh my God, Vicky T, your breasts look so good tonight. I just want to massage them all day long.
What else happened?
Private jet!
Oh yeah, you'd be so proud of me, Mom. I rode a plane.
I've got my
That was
flying
real.
dress.
Yep, I love everything. This is gonna be awesome. This is crazy.
Man love.
You know how rosy he is. He looks like a little Christmas boy.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot.
Oh, dude, look how red I
I'm just gonna
was.
sit here and just answer some more very important emails.
On my
Dear
sidekick.
Gabe, you are so awesome. Will you marry me? Yes, I will. Please reply with pic.
And you'd be so proud of me, Mom. I've been making so many new friends.
This is Ricky Bud, driving a tour bus from westbound to eastbound.
This was
on
real. We did this
75,
for like
come back.
hours one night, like fucking with real
Alright,
truck
I'm gonna
drivers.
give it to y'all straight. My wife divorced me. I got a boner. My penis is erect. I'm not circumcised. I have some doo-doo fragments left from my last dump.
And the band is doing really swell too, Mom. Alex spends a lot of time in the green room, and Gabe, well, he's calmed down a lot, Mom. You'd be surprised. Hey, Mom, the bus broke down somewhere in Texas, and you'll never guess what we had to do. You guessed it. We had to take another plane.
Dude, another day?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Another private jet, man. You know, here's the thing. The show must go on. This private
It was a
jet,
propeller plane.
not
it wasn't
luxurious, a
jet.
little scary.
It was a Cessna.
Yeah,
Yes,
and Victoria was
We were
scared
really
to
high.
fly in it, and so we
Not
stayed
like
back,
that,
and then
Mom.
we hitchhiked
We were on
with like
drugs.
some random people, which was way more dangerous than flying in a Cessna.
That's crazy.
Other than the usual, I've just been having juice, reading books, making my bed, skateboarding, fucking, watching Nickelodeon, finishing my vegetables, and taking my vitamins. And I've been making my bed every day, just like you taught me, Mom.
Tim, can you pause it in a second? I'll let you know when you see the actual words on the letter.
Tim, time out.
Hold on. Look at Ryland.
Not yet?
No. I'll tell you when.
Oh,
Keep going.
Sorry.
Sincerely, your little angel muffin baby, Nathan.
Okay, pause it. Look what it actually says. Dear Mom, I have the farts. Sometimes they bleed. Other times I pass out for 15 to 20 minutes. All right, you can play it.
So fucked up.
You don't even. I love that you haven't seen these.
I haven't seen it forever.
And now he just eats it.
Pause it, dude. That's unbelievable. I mean, all that's like pretty accurate.
All those things really happened. Yeah, exactly.
What was the first private jet that we took? Was that the Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, you guys did a Victoria's Secret tour. I didn't go on that jet. That someone else shot that footage on the jet. Yeah, you guys did a crazy Victoria's Secret show and said it was like sweet.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then our fucking, I don't know how we found someone to fly us. Our toy member somewhere in the South, and our bus broke down, and we're still like 6 hours from the venue, so we had to we got a Cessna to take us there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. And and then I was like, "How was the show?" And you guys were like, "It was awesome."
Oh, you didn't come with us?
No, me, Victoria, Tom Addison maybe was the tour manager at the time. Is that a guy? Yeah,
that's a guy.
Me, like the three of us hitchhiked. Some person came up to the truck stop and was towing like a classic car, and we hitchhiked with him to the next city. And we were in the back of this place being like, this is way fucking sketchier than flying in a Cessna. Like,
that's crazy, dude.
So I was going to say the last one we were going to do is Deliciousness. Do you remember this, Guy Ripley? Because we haven't done any Guy Ripley.
Let's do one. Yeah, the kids want Guy
But
Ripley.
I remember watching you sing Deliciousness for the first time and loving it because you had no idea we filmed this. This was like me and Ryland. When we made this, I was like, this is like the most insane shit I've ever done.
Let's do it.
Do you remember it? Or no?
No, I have no recollection of it. I mean, I remember the guy. Is this when you came up with Guy Ripley saying delicious?
No, Delicious was always there. I think the first Guy Ripley thing was like him at Warped Tour, but there have been many Guy Ripleys to this point. And I think Ryland had the idea was like, we should do like a fragrance because it's like so this is like a parody of like a fragrance commercial, but it's featuring Guy Ripley.
Oh, I vaguely remember that. Okay.
All right, you're going to love it. If you don't remember it, you're going to love it.
I traveled the world in search of you, but it was.
This is me doing the narration.
I'm not running away. I'm just running a little late. Delicate like a flower, but unyielding like a bro.
Deliciousness.
A new fragrance by Guy Ripley. Uncover something delicious, something elegant, something sexual, something unbroken, something unpredictable.
Unpredictable deliciousness.
This shot is in reverse. From a man with a keen eye for detail.
Luxury.
A fragrance that isn't worn. It is beckoned.
Father.
Drift away on a cloud of bubbles.
What does that mean?
Deliciousness.
Experience timelessness.
Deliciousness.
A new fragrance by Guy Ripley. Deliciousness by Cobra Klein. Available at JCPenney's.
That's funny. Was that the whole episode?
Yeah, that's it.
I love that.
No, someone asked if I was high writing that. I don't think we were. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I think you were high for all those episodes, bro.
Probably.
All right, first of all, Jack, I want to thank you again for coming here and also for doing this stuff. I feel like you were so ahead of your time with this stuff. I feel like these are clips that like today, if there came out someone doing that today, it would just be huge. I mean, it was huge then, but it's and kids still reference it. So you really made something that contributed to the Cobra legacy forever. So thank you, bro.
Oh man,
awesome.
Thank you. It was a blast. Yeah. It feels so long ago. I sometimes feel like I'm like, oh
bro,
man, that was like
15
another
years ago,
life.
Dog.
Yeah, it was like another life. Like no one remembers that. No one ever taught. No one in my current life talks about Cobra Cam or would even vaguely know these bands even. So to relive some of this is really special for me too.
People definitely know those bands, and people definitely know Cobra Cam. So maybe you need some new friends, honestly.
Yo, it's some kids were saying, am I down to keep doing Q&A after this? I don't know if we do it in the YouTube chat or whatever after
here's what's gonna happen.
On this one.
Instructions here. Okay, so when we sign off, we're gonna be so we have a video coming out, the Party With You video. I think you're actually gonna really appreciate this video. It was made by Sean Barrett, who has a very similar sense of humor to all of us. So we're gonna watch the video all together. We'll be in the chat. Jack, are you gonna be in the chat? Do you have a YouTube account?
Yeah, I've got YouTube.
What's your at Jack at on YouTube?
Just Jack Ettinger. Yeah.
Okay, great. So Jack Ettinger is going to be in the YouTube account. I'm going to be on the Cobra Starship account. We're going to be live in the chat talking to everybody when the video goes live. And then directly after the Party With You premiere on YouTube, tune into K-Rock, Emo Night Radio, or where else can we tune into? Wherever Emo Night is played in your local area, it's going to be on the radio. I'm going to be talking to Morgan from Emo Night, doing a quick interview with him, and I will be on the Emo Night Discord tonight live, talking to kids. Discord, but they have to sign up for Patreon. Oh shit! Only if you're an Emo Night Patreon subscriber. Okay, so if you happen to be here and be an Emo Night, okay, whatever. You don't have to. You don't have to sign up for Patreon to talk. We'll talk during the YouTube chat. Let's take like 2 or 3 questions. So we have like 2 minutes left. Do we have any time for questions? Come on. How much time we got? I gotta go. Okay. You can try, but you just can't stop. Thanks. Gabe's a Discord man. I'm not kind. Oh yeah, Gabe, drop your credit card so I can buy MCR tickets. Maybe I'll guess. Let's see. Hi Gabe. Who is the biggest partier on tour other than yourself, of course? The biggest party on tour? I think me and Ryland ripped pretty hard. Was my favorite Cobra Cam TV episode. I don't know, dude. I'm a Libra. I can't pick favorites. Why don't we?
We didn't get to see any of Club Nate, and that shit was
Club
like.
Nate, that one I remember. Once drunk history dropping, dude. We have 3 hours of footage. It's so good. I even know if we actually got like the full history. We're gonna do something with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I need like someone professional to come in and help me. By the way, speaking of professional, bro, why did you guys never like start a TV show after doing Cobra Cam? I mean, it was so amazing.
We did it. Well, we had it. We did a pilot for MTV where Ryland was like a host of a music show. It was called, I can't remember what it was called, M2 or something. We did a full pilot that had like him interviewing guests and had some sketches and shit. It just didn't get picked up, but
that is not smart. We got to wrap. It's 9 o'clock. I'm getting the instructions. We got to go. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you for being a part of Cobra Ka. Thank you for being here with us. This has been an amazing celebration for Hot Mess Gone Gold. The whole thing happened FBR 25, Cobra Cam. It's beautiful that people remember. It's beautiful that you're here, Jack. And we are rolling. Gabe. We're out. We have 1:45 left in the premiere. Oh, is this going to take people straight to the premiere? Okay, I'll see you guys in the premiere. Love you guys. See you in the chat.
If anybody has Cobra Cam questions, I can answer them in this Cobra Cam watch party chat.
Yeah,
I'll stay in the Cobra Cam chat.
I'm not going to excel. I'm not going to stop anything. Tim, you got it. Thank you, Tim. Thank you to everyone at FBR.
Thanks, Tim.
Love
Great
you guys.
job. Sorry, that was kind of chaotic.